What's up, everybody? I'm here at the World Series of Poker here at the Rio in Las Vegas, Nevada, of course. Just wanted to do a quick video to kind of explain how I feel poker can easily relate to life and business, and just kind of show you a little bit of the scenery of what's going on around here. Walking up to the Rio, go get me some gear. I only got a few more days left here in Vegas, so I thought I'd make a couple videos while I'm still here. Then I'm moving back to Colorado, as some of you already know. We've got some good business opportunities coming up out there. But anyway, the way that the way poker can relate to business and life is there's a lot of strategy involved when it comes to poker. See, in poker, there's two different kinds of people that I'm looking for when I'm sitting at a table. I'm looking for sharks and fish. And what that means is, with fish, people are green, not really 100% know what they're doing yet. Kind of easy, you throw the bait out there and they take it, hence the name fish. And then you got sharks, people that know what they're doing, and they're out to get what you want. They're out to get what you got. They're basically there to prey on the weak, take your chip stack, and same thing goes for business. You got people that are new to business, you got people that are fresh, not people you really got to worry about in competition. And also in business, you got sharks. Sharks are out there to take what you got. They strategically sit back, watch you, learn your weaknesses, and strategically come up with ways to prey on your weaknesses and take what you got. The way you protect yourself from sharks in business is patent your ideas. Whatever ideas you have, any kind of trademarks, things like that, make sure they're legally patented, because those sharks will come out and get you. They're out there, they're hunting, they're looking for you, just like at the poker table. The way that I play poker is I carefully sit back and look for the sharks. I sit back and look for the fish, and I play some kind of a middle game. If you're not constantly switching up your tactics, just like in business, you need to constantly come up with new ideas. You got to stay ahead of the game. You got to make sure that you know whatever's coming your way, what you're going to do about it. Same thing goes for life and poker. And always have a strategy. Always think ahead. Get you a whiteboard. Basically, create one side that says what could go wrong, the other side that says what could go right. And on the side where things could go wrong, what you want to do is keep those sharks in mind. What do you have that they want, that they can come and get from you, and how would they take it? How would they go about taking it if they could? Once you get that figured out, you come up with a strategy to protect what you got so they can't take it. Once you know the strategy for that, you basically go over to the other side, and whatever you got listed for what's gone right and what could go right, find a way to protect that. If for whatever reason them sharks come out and try to take what you got going right, what are you going to do about it to protect it? Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. It's 110 degrees in Vegas. Gotta take a little break here in the shade. Not in the greatest shape either, but anyway, back to the analogy. One of the thing I think about when comparing life in poker, or life and business to poker, is the chip stack. You're gonna have either the biggest chip stack somewhere in the middle or the small stack. And when you have that big chip stack, you have an advantage above the other competition that's on the poker table with you. You have a little more leverage to do whatever it is necessary, to whether you call it bullying other people off the table or basically pushing your weight around, because you can afford to make moves that other people cannot afford to make, especially if they're fish and you can sense it that they're in a vulnerable position. You can take advantage. In business, same thing. You know, when you have the upper hand, you got a lot more to work with to get further and further ahead of the game, as long as you're taking advantage of those opportunities. So another thing is the short stack. Eventually, in business and in life and in poker, you're going to be the short stack on the table. And what defines whether you're going to be successful or not is what you do when you are the short stack. When you're the short stack on the table and you decide to give up because you're not ready to take on that kind of a challenge, being the short stack on the table, and you give up, you're going to lose. And when you do this in life, you're going to fail. You know, I mean, there's going to be times, especially in the beginning, where you're going to fail. And if you get down to where life is beating you up, business has beaten you up so bad that you don't have anything left in you to fight anymore, and you give up and move on, you'll never be successful. So there's a saying they have in poker: all you need is a chip and a chair. Same thing, chip and a chair. As long as you got a glimmer of hope and you hold on to that and start hitting it hard and grind. When you're down, you're the low stack, and you gotta come up. It's time to grind. So get out there, grind. Good luck.